Okay, so COVID-19 hit us all in 2020 in so many different ways. So for me professionally, I wasn't able to go to the award ceremony, but this did come in the mail for me. I'm so excited. Thank you, Randy Ayala, for sending it over. So I really appreciate it. Love you to pieces. But this is my award for Radio Television Digital News Association of the Carolinas TV News Anchor of the Year Award. And 2020 has been quite the year, quite a rough year for so many people. I'm super grateful to RTDNAC for giving me this award. I'm so grateful for all of my peers and my colleagues and my coworkers at WNCN CBS 17 who helped me to achieve such an award. And I'm really grateful to my family and friends who inspire me every single day and help me to be the best version of myself and to really tackle difficult things. It's been a hard year, and I was able to win something very special that means a lot to me. But in order to do that, I had to cover some really hard, difficult things, from protests to looting to COVID-19, to people dying of COVID, people surviving it, people making it. So much in one year, so many different stories. So I owe this to, first of all, God for keeping me this year. Despite some health concerns that I had, I'm still here. My husband for being my best friend, my prayer partner, my love, my family for always being there for me. My big brother, even when he's overseas serving our country, is still trying to make sure I'm okay. You know, my sister-in-law, my in-laws, my aunts and uncles and cousins, and really I owe it to the people who trusted me to share their stories. And I'm not one to ever do like a whole speech or even try to bring up all the awards I've won in the past often. But this year has been so rough. I wanted to do something just to help inspire other journalists and other people out there. If you're struggling, if you feel like you're at your very end and you feel like this year has just taken the absolute life out of you, know that this is not the end. That you will make it past whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're struggling with, whatever difficulties you're facing right now in your life. I started off my career in a really difficult place about, 7 or 8 years ago. My mom was sick. I started a new job. I was 5-6 hours away from home, barely making $19,000 a year, having to live in my car for a little bit and sleep on people's couches and trying to figure out how in the world I can even get an apartment making that little. But I made it through. And I feel like God, you can title it whatever, fate, destiny, hard work, all the above. But for me, God helped me to make it through. And the challenges continue and the difficulties continue, but just be encouraged that storms don't last forever. I remember doing an interview with a woman and she said, I've never seen a storm to last forever, right? So if you're in the middle of a storm in your life or a tragedy or just trying to figure out who you are and what you want to do, know that that challenge, that experience that you have, it's not going to last forever. You're going to make it. So I dedicate this award to you, the future. To all the people out there who want to be journalists or writers or authors or poets or photographers, producers, news directors, all the young little Felicias out there being the only black kid in the room, dealing with prejudice or feeling different than everyone else in any way. I dedicate this award to you. Know that I love you. Don't even know you, but I send you all my love. And again, thank you so much to RTDNAC, the board members there, for giving me this award. Thank you to my coworkers at my stations, the ones that were like this with me, my ride or dies. Thank you for keeping me through one of the hardest years of my life, and the hardest year a lot of people have seen. So stay tight, stay strong, stay real, stay journalists.